Today I'm going to talk about something that women are almost too good at, which is lying. The average woman has a considerably better social aptitude and is much more perceptive than the average man. She is also much more skilled at social manipulation and is excellent at deceiving and lying to people. Females lie to their husbands and boyfriends for a variety of reasons, including to make themselves appear less promiscuous than they actually are, to absolve themselves of any and all responsibility for how their last relationship ended, and to gain attention from men. Women lie to everyone, guys. They lie to their family, friends, coworkers, bosses, children, and even themselves. Yes, there are many different falsehoods, many various causes for those lies, and many different occasions when women may lie, but the main purpose is to hide adultery from their partners. Unfortunately, most men lack even the most fundamental understanding of how to recognize when a woman is lying to them. They mistakenly believe that they can tell when their partners are being deceived by their partners because, for example, they notice their partners stuttering or looking away from them while speaking. However, this is only the tip of the iceberg because women are skilled liars and professional cheaters. Ladies, women are always 4 steps ahead. They have been lying and cheating since they realized that men want to have sex with them. This starts as early as 14 or 15 years old, and sometimes even younger. My ex-girlfriend Amy is an excellent example, having given birth to her first child at the age of 13. I met her 6 years later, and when I learned that she had a 6-year-old child at the young age of 19, I didn't immediately flee. Now that I've revealed that one was on me, a man wonders, how can I improve my ability to discern when a woman is lying to me? How can I improve my ability to detect lies? Well, the first thing I'll say is that it takes a lot of time and experience to be able to recognize when a lady is being dishonest with you. The reason I'm fantastic at identifying dishonesty is because, as they say, experience is the best teacher. The biggest step you can take is to pay attention from the start. By doing this, I mean to pay attention to her mannerisms, body language, voice inflections, and verbal cadence from your very first interaction with her. I also mean to watch her eyes, mouth, and micro-expressions when she's talking to you. You need to pay attention to all of these things when you know she's being dishonest. Now, the reason this is so important is because it gives you what FI interrogators refer to as a baseline when she answers questions. This eliminates the need for her to lie about her voice inflections when she answers questions. Pay attention when she discusses what kind of shampoo she uses because you said her hair smelled interesting. Pay attention when you ask her about her family and friends. Her body language, cadence, and facial expressions provide you with a crucial starting point. In order to increase their chances of catching inconsistencies in your voice inflections, body language, and tone when they ask the questions they really want answers to, FI interrogators start off a lie detector test by asking you basic questions like what's your name, where you were born, and the names of your siblings. This way, when they ask the questions they really want answers to, they're more likely to detect inconsistencies in your body language, sounds, and movements. Obviously, you can't attach a woman to a heart monitor or an ECG machine, but you can do the next best thing, which is to pay attention from the start. Most men today are so preoccupied with the excitement of the bedroom, their emotions, and the dopamine rushes associated with a new relationship that they sleepwalk through the first few weeks and miss out on important baseline data that can be used later when she tries to be honest with you guys. While this first step is important, it's only the beginning. You have to be able to use this information later on if she ever tries to lie to you. There are many ways to pick up on these things fairly and easily. When you ask a woman how her day was, she might respond with something like, "Work was the same old Kevin. The sales department got on my nerves, but he got off early so I didn't have to deal with him any longer. I went to lunch with Carol, and I had a Cobb salad, she had a chicken quesadilla with sour chow." This is one of the 7 deceptive ways women lie, and how to spot them. Most guys don't notice she's lying because they assume that she provided you the exact same tale verbatim. She must be telling you the truth. Verbatim women always reveal their lies when they do this. Again, gentlemen, this is where paying attention comes into play. Number 2, if her enunciations and voice cadence alter from what they normally are in her baseline. That's another sign that she's practiced her lines. Secondly, she repeats what she says to underline the falsehood. Here's a small situation I'll share with you. Your girl wants you to think that the reason is because you asked her, "Did you and Elisa have fun at the mall?" She replied, "Yes, we definitely did. We went to Forever 21 and spent way too much money, but it was totally worth it." We ate at this Chinese place in the food court and ended up at Macy's. We spent so much money at Forever 21, but it was so worth it. We were there for so long we had to get out of there before we spent our entire paychecks. She mentions it several times in order to emphasize that she wasn't attacked by Dave, the unemployed garage band guitarist who may or may not have an illegitimate child with his ex-mother. She believes that if she mentions something in her account more than once, it will be obvious that she is lying about it, and by lying, I mean that she was being attacked by Dave. Your girlfriend did this to make you think that she really detested that a hole when she complained to you that Kevin was grating on her nerves, so that you won't be aware that she wants to or is sleeping with him. Men, you need to pay close attention when your woman talks about a man she despises. For example, I despise Justin the coffee shop, and Tommy is such a jerk. The more a woman talks about how much she doesn't want to hook up with him, the more she actually wants to hook up with him. He's too short, he's married, and he looks like a pervert. These are the musings of a female with wet pants who is trying to convince you there's no way she'd ever do anything with these guys. No matter what, she still finds it annoying when you press her for information.